When you think you have seen it all, another creature surfaces. Something confusing happens. 3 nights ago, an encrypted file appeared on a forgotten server. There was no sender, no metadata, just 3 video clips, and 1 warning: do not watch alone. We watched it anyway, and what we found was not supposed to be seen. Tonight's footage contains 3 classified recordings, each labeled with a simple phrase. It grows, it watches, it breathes, and by the end of this video, you may wish you never pressed play. The first clip opens inside what appears to be a controlled laboratory. Fluorescent lights flicker overhead. A researcher in full protective gear stands beside a stainless steel table. On that table lies something biological. At first glance, it resembles an insect. The translucent surface. You can see some movement, organized movement. Fluid circulates through vein-like channels. Muscle fibers contract beneath the surface. It does not match any known species classification. The audio in the footage captures a test. A blade is pressed against the organism's shell. The surface splits open. There is no blood. Instead, the tissue shifts. It pulls itself together. The cut closes. Within seconds, the surface reforms completely. Smooth, seamless, untouched. Then something changes. The organism stops moving randomly. It turns, slowly, directly toward the camera, as if it understands observation, as if it recognizes being watched. The second recording is different. Night vision, a remote forest clearing. There is no humans visible. The camera remains still for almost 20 seconds. Nothing moves. Then, deep between the trees, something shifts. A shape steps forward. It is tall, unnaturally tall. Its limbs appear elongated, proportions distorted. It does not walk normally. It glides. Each step too smooth, too controlled. It stops at the edge of the frame and remains there, watching. Audio analysts enhance the background noise. The figure tilts its head, then in one slow motion, turns directly toward the camera. The footage ends abruptly. There was no retreat, no attack, just observation. The final clip is the shortest. It begins in dense jungle terrain, humidity thick in the air. At the center of the frame stands a plant. Dark, glossy, unfamiliar. Time-lapse begins. The plant grows at an accelerated rate. Vines twist upward. Surface texture shifts. Then, the central stalk expands and contracts. Not wind, not camera distortion. It is rhythmic, like respiration. Small sacs form along its surface. Inside them, a deep red fluid accumulates. One sac ruptures. The liquid drips slowly downward. Laboratory notes embedded in the file suggest the fluid shares chemical similarities with human plasma proteins. No further explanation is provided. The plant continues its steady breathing motion, deliberate, measured, alive. When investigators examined the raw data of all 3 clips, they found something disturbing. The timestamps match. The recordings were captured within the same hour. Different environments, different ecosystems, same moment in time, which raises one question. Are these separate anomalies or different forms of the same organism? If this footage vanishes, remember you saw it here. This is Project Uncanny. Subscribe, because reality is stranger than fiction, and sometimes it watches back.